In order for you to understand how I got here, I have to tell you how my journey began. I always knew I was different. So did everyone else around me. My family, the kids in the neighborhood, even strangers saw it. But rather than show an ounce of compassion for the boy who didn't fit in, they let their feelings be known.
Give me that damn doll. Dolls are for girls.
You're a
Always playing with that doll. You don't like sports?
Hey, why can't you be more like your brother?
I heard every hurtful word. Too young to know the price I would pay for the damage others did to my self-worth. Or to understand that this was abuse.
You been going to mama's closet,
He's just confused. Take my heels off. You're embarrassing.
What are you, gay or something? You a faggot?
Everybody going out, I'm gonna die.
Bitch boy, you wanna be a bitch boy?
That's just nasty.
I wish I could say I grew out of it. But as I grew older, the torment only got worse. It wasn't until I was an adult that I found something I can do about it. And in the privacy of my own home, I found lots of ways to take the pain away. I gave every one of them my full attention. They took my pain away and seemed to silence the haunting voices I heard. Every time I closed my eyes, it wasn't long before I no longer cared about things like privacy, dignity, because the voices were replaced by the howl of a monster that pushed me to the depths I never thought I'd see. Alone on the street, chasing a higher high every day, like it was my job. And that was my first overdose. It would take 5 more and 2 cardiac arrests for me to finally realize enough was enough. Both detox and rehab taught me that drugs were just a symptom of a bigger issue, or in my case, issues. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And he did. While we never specifically talked about my sexuality and identity, my dad, a strong, streetwise, masculine black man, never once treated me harshly or said an unkind word to me. His love was one of many guiding lights in my journey to loving myself. I learned to control every aspect of myself so as not to reveal the real me. My walk, my talk, my look, my clothes were all a lie that I lived in every day while rejecting anyone I saw living comfortably in their own skin. How could they be stronger than me? Why did I hate their freedom so much? It was jealousy, and I feared the long, hard road to my liberation. Shedding my disguise was a process, and it meant opening up to people that I once ridiculed. A simple bond over music led to a life-changing friendship with someone who exposed the root of my pain. 27 years of hating that person I saw in the mirror. You already know, I wasn't raised to accept myself. But thanks to this moment, I spent the next 10 years learning to do just that, starting from the inside. And when the time was right and I was feeling myself on the inside, I knew just who to see for a little work on the outside. And to think, I already thought my skinny jeans, tee, and sneakers were risque enough. Freedom isn't free. I traded a life of drugs and fear for living out loud with no regrets. It took a lot to get here. And while I still occasionally hear voices trying to tear me down, they are drowned out by voices of encouragement and respect. Too many to count. I earned that. My journey continues. Every day is a new chapter where I engage deeper in life, grow my career, and help out people around me. And every night, as I go to bed, I spend a moment with a certain someone. I tell him that he is beautiful. I tell him that he is special. And I tell him how much I love him.